Hey everybody, here's the second part to the video that I posted. The the thread video will be coming later on after I get a response to a message that I sent um, to a fellow VC member. Um, so I've read through the introduction and first chapter of book I just got, and I started reading chapter 2, um, entitled um, "Facing the Music: How the Internet Devastated the Music Business." And surprise, surprise, um, first paragraph discusses Metallica slash Lars Ulrich v. Napster. And to put it short, everybody in the vinyl community should at least read this book. Whether you go to those seemingly forgotten uh, brick and mortar structures known as bookstores like Barnes and Noble, and you know, and skim over this, or whatever. This book needs to be read by everybody in the vinyl community, because obviously we at least come to the conclusion that we want the physical medium for our music, and we don't want to download it. That's with me, and that's been my philosophy from the very beginning. And the other thing is, I want to support the artist. Now, reading this first chapter, it came up with the author made an interesting point. To begin with, I don't care about record companies. I don't care about them. You know, they're big business. They're greedy. They're stupid and anything. I care about the artist, and I'll use this example. Slayer releases an album. I buy it in the store to support the artist because I like what they have created and then released, and because I want more of it. Because my thinking is, record company signs the band releases music, both the record company and band get money from the recordings and during and all that stuff. The record company signs them to another contract if the album sells, so I get more releases and I get more music, and then buy again. You know, and see that's my simplistic view. That's how I work. I buy the album to support the artist. I don't care what the record companies, but I feel that the artist should be rightly compensated for their work. Now, because of what's brought out actually in the very first chapter of this book was the concept of record companies going after artists for songwriting rights and merchandising to make up for the decline in album sales. And that pisses me off as a fan, for one thing, because artists create something, that's yours. You create something, it's yours. And that's the bottom line. You create something, it's yours. And you shouldn't have to be, Slayer shouldn't be, they shouldn't have to sign over the rights to Angel of Death because of the record company's issues. Okay. And while I may seem completely off base, I really don't give a shit. My point being is, I'm buying the LP or the CD to support the artist, and I don't care about anything else. You create something, you have a right to be compensated for it. Bottom line, pure and simple. And that's just, that's it, as far as I'm concerned. Um, but here's the thing. Um, getting getting back to this book. Um, seriously, pick this up. Um, by either reading it, and preferably bookstore. Don't download it on your fucking Kindle and iTunes, iPad, and all that bullshit. I mean, come on. I know it's old fashioned and nobody reads anymore, but come on. Um, yeah. And apologies to everybody because my next videos are going to be a lot of rants. Um, I've got one directed at Revolver magazine that is profanity laced tirade against them over a particular issue. Um, and I actually sent an email to them that didn't have any profanity in it, but you guys will get to hear everything. But anyway, that's okay. Again, that's basically So I've started to get into this book. Pick it up. Everybody in the VC um, should at least read the first couple of chapters. Okay, thanks everybody.